Hello everyone, welcome back. Where's my thing? Why is it not here? There we go. Welcome back. Last time we finished Act 3. So we're starting Act 4 today. Yeah, nothing much. Also I have a video that I just posted like a little while ago. Yeah, you guys should go check that out. Oh, where's my stream? There we go. Okay. You guys should go check out the video. Yeah, just finished the Coffin of Andy and Lele. Well, like, about a week ago, but just got the video posted today. So yeah. Whatever, let's head over here. I don't know what. So we have 2 more of these things missing. We just gotta find 2 more core flames. Collect your thoughts. Thanatos and Circe's core flames have been returned. Sometime after that, the 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. They embody the 12 Amphorian deities, fate, foundation, creation, and calamity of this world. Now 10 among them have fallen, their core flames return to the origin of Genesis. Above you, constellations shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions and 4 partings. What a long journey it's been. Time and again, farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder, how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail? You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Amphorians cherish epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel your melancholy and regain your strength. Then let it begin. Countless words of adventure surge through your mind. You need only to grasp just one to anchor your creation. Don't be influenced by the noise outside. Just focus on the key word in your mind. It is indeed difficult, but you should still cling tightly to your inspiration, weaving heartfelt and elegant verses. Alright, this is an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone. It won't disrupt your thoughts. Or so you tell yourself. Cypher, why are you messaging me? I'm kind of having a philosophical thought right now. Great mystery. Last time in Styxia, 0 time for treasure hunting. Also, disaster. Now the River of Souls mostly retreated. I'm back, baby. In the water, a big shiny chest. I can't use the miracle orb and I can't wade through. Your power of time is needed now. 7:30 split. 30 for you and 70 for me. Exactly, 30 for you and 70 for me. For what? Details, schmeetels. Get here and we'll talk. Man, why is Cypher calling me? You must admit, even during this arduous and struggling low point, there are still those who live joyfully. Cypher's endless, surging desire for wealth seems more turbulent than the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape. Forget the past for now. It only brings sorrow, but sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Styxia, where the River of Souls is no longer blocked to meet up with Catgirl. Hopefully those glittering, clinking trinkets will, as always, lift your spirits. Also, I'm just like starting on my the Penacony compilation. I guess you can call it a compilation because it's just a compilation. Yeah, that's what you refer to, compilation. I don't fucking know. It's just I'm putting the entirety of Penacony into I'm probably gonna do it 2 videos because Penacony's long as fuck. I already did Bellabog or Eurillo 6, which is 5 hours, and then we got fucking the Lafu, which I think is about 2 or 3 hours. So yeah. Penacony is gonna be long to put into one video, so I'm gonna have to split it up. But yeah. Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful.
And the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
Oh, maybe. I miss Casterus too.
No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together.
Yeah.
By the way, it was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone?
I don't fucking know. What's that sound?
I don't know. This aura feels so familiar. Let's go check it out together. Be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. I also feel I still feel like I should have got Hyacine instead of E1 Herda, but whatever. Whatever. My friend recently got fucking like I just caught up with my friend because he got E1 Herda as well. He got her at 1 pity, which is damn. That's crazy. But then he got fucking her weapon, her light cone after like 30 pity. Guarantee, but like still. Like what the fuck? I just caught up. Now I gotta try getting her light cone, but I don't think I'm gonna because I don't fucking know.
Careful. It's a piece of black cloth. Now where have I seen this before?
Trianne found one. It's the Flame Reaver.
What? How could they be here?
I don't fucking know, Mem. Why are you asking me?
Look out!
Shit, it's the Flame Reaver. We're cooked. Mem, get ready.
Wait! We both know what this thing can do. Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
Okay.
The River of Souls is full of fish, big and delicious.
The fuck? Yeah, what?
The flame chase journey stops now. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Meow?
The Flame Reaver has gone mad. The end.
We already knew about the mad part. But are we still in danger?
I need to adjust the volume. I don't know why the voices are so low. Why do I have? Well, I think it's because of battle. I kind of wish this doesn't get affected in battle. I kind of wish, you know, it has different audio settings for battle because I like listening to the music during battle. But I want the voices to play more during the game, so I don't fucking know.
We already knew about the mad part. But are we still in danger?
What? Cypher? The fuck are you doing, Cypher?
Sorry.
Okay. So it's you, Cypher.
Don't run! I'm the real Cipher. The real one.
Okay.
Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole
fuck you.
place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
Fuck you. So you're playing both good cop and bad cop? Well, ain't I grateful for the reminder. I'm so strong that I don't need your reminder.
Really? But just a minute ago, that gray hair of yours was all standing up.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
What?
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
Yeah.
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
Power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Nice. Now I know your secret. Okay. Oh, fuck.
I sure love your arrogance, Gray Mystery. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you.
Okay.
Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, was that your teleslate?
Okay. Why are you messaging me, Finon? Why are you messaging me, Finon? Karma! Did you rest well? I came during lucid hour and you seemed asleep, so I didn't wake you. But in current circumstances, I can't stay idle. Feel it's time to continue our training. Let's go to the grove, shall we? I'm busy, Finon.
Aren't you a popular
I'm trying to get
one?
laid.
But I got two first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove.
Okay. Why do you need so much money anyway?
Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Do you think I'll spend it all? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change.
Okay.
But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple? So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me.
What?
That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
Okay. A few days later at the crash site in the Abyss Fate.
So, this is
Ligas.
the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donhong.
What if instead of Ligas, his name was Shitgus, and instead of, I don't know, fucking lying, he just shit all over the place. I don't fucking know. I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the
Arguments
express.
hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo.
Okay.
It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akama. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
Not really. I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Amphorius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast by Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 titans of Amphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and her cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 titans whose core flames have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back. We can simply focus on aiding the Chrysos heirs. Yeah.
Antikytherans have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used Antikytheran technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
Really?
Of course,
But
that's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
by all means, please proceed. But be careful. The Express's thrusters are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
Okay. Lygus carefully scans the damaged propulsion system, then methodically lifts up. This is unbelievable. You seem to understand the structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly, but we Antikytherans are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donham, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
What? I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means to counteract divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wishes.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests. Forgive me, Lord Lygus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Yo, what's up? Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts. Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
Yo, what? Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
How are you doing? I don't know. I've slept like almost all day today, so I'm tired somewhat still. I don't know. I'm somewhat tired, somewhat not. I feel like I shouldn't be tired. I slept all day today. Basically, I woke up at 11, and then I watched some anime, then kind of fell back asleep around like 1 or so. 1 against 4 then. And then I woke up at 4, so like slept for a long time today. Which I'm kind of sad about. I don't know. I have work tomorrow, and that just gives me less time until I have to go to work or something. I don't fucking know.
And continue supporting the Chrysos heirs.
You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lycus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include the flame-chasing Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
So I see.
I want to maybe like get back into playing Wuthering Waves. Fair, I don't give a fuck about the story, so I'm just gonna download it on my phone and just play through it. I just got done watching the new Karate Kid. Damn, I don't know. I've never really cared about Karate Kid. I don't even know anything about it, and I don't own Netflix, so I can't really watch it. I had Netflix, but like, I don't know. Meanwhile, in the Grove of Epiphany, I'm gonna get Netflix again when One Piece comes out, because One Piece is getting the live action this year, or season 2 this year.
You have such overwhelming power, so why? Answer me. Why do you stand in our way?
Lol.
Why do you want to take the core flames?
Yeah, I was saying, like, Wuthering Waves, I kind of, like, I got very lucky the last time I played it. I got the character that was on banner. I tried getting her weapon, but I didn't. But I do have one character and her weapon. I forgot who. It was the painter girl. I don't fucking know her name. The girl with the glasses. I got her
Are you
weapon.
okay?
I'm okay.
I don't care about the story. I was stuck on one part of like one of the side quests. I had no idea how to fucking get past it. I was just way too weak, but I don't fucking know. Always keeping me on edge. I don't understand how building in this game works. I don't understand that. So yeah.
To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon.
Yeah.
Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
I was trying to plug in my iPad. It's dying. Okay. Why not get Chartinus to help?
Don't worry. I've already arranged that. Of course I need him. I asked him to make a
I also
suitable
don't care about
divine
the
weapon for me.
ZZZ story, so I just skip it. Yeah.
It's,
I don't care about the
little
ZZZ story
embarrassing
either.
to say this,
Like,
but
the only game that I
in order to
actually
help
care
me,
about
he
from Hoyoverse
deliberately
is
turned down
Honkai
all
Star
other
Rail. I
business.
don't fucking know why.
Oh,
Like,
Cartoonist is part of this flame
ZZZ,
chase
when it
journey
came
after
out,
all.
I just
Full of
saw, like,
energy.
an ad of it. Like, I don't know, like, a few days before it came out. I was like, ah, look,
Thinking
a new
about
Hoyoverse
how
game.
he's been recently,
I was not
maybe
really all
you're
that
right.
hyped about it. I was
Fine on.
I only care about the
concerned about
HSR
you.
story because I like HSR more. Yeah, me too.
Lately,
It's
you
because
seem more and more
I
fixated on that
when
Swordmaster in
Honkai. I
black.
was there when Honkai Star Rail got announced.
That's
I kept
quite
on
the
applying
sudden
for the
shift
beta
in topic.
testing or like the beta playing, but like I
I've been
wasn't
holding
able to
this
do it.
question in for a
I
long
wasn't,
time.
I didn't.
You're getting stronger.
I didn't
but
get
seeds of
beta
unrest
access.
are also
But
growing
whatever.
in me.
So yeah, and then I started playing when it came
Don't
out.
worry.
And yeah.
I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't
Yeah, I'm a
walk
day one
out of the
Zenless
shadows
player,
of their
but I only
past
log
are
in and then complete the
ultimately
story
weak.
because I can finish the story very quickly in
Times have
Zenless
changed.
because it
The
actually has a skip
responsibility
button.
I bear is both
Yo,
precious
it was
and
good.
fragile.
What's
I
up?
wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will
Was
not
good.
let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
What? You've really grown, but you can't beat them. We'll be here by your side.
You're right, partner.
I might do the
As of
story when they
now,
release the game, kind
not
of
able
like
to handle that
Pokemon. Yeah,
Swordmaster on my
the
own.
new Honkai game.
I still need the help
I
of
don't
my
know what it's
friends.
gonna be about. It's just mixing Honkai Star Rail with
Every
Honkai
time I
Impact
say
characters, and I don't
something,
know
things
how
get so
that works.
serious.
And then they're adding new
I
characters as
don't
well.
want to be the
I'm definitely
person
gonna
who
play
keeps
it on
bringing
stream
the
when it
mood
comes
down.
out, but I don't know. I'm probably not gonna
I'm
actively be
out of
playing it.
energy for
Doesn't
training
really
today.
look all that fun. I don't know.
How about
But
we
not,
go to
I'm
the
not. I don't
library
know
affiliate
about
to
the
lighten
combat.
mood?
Like, it just doesn't look interesting to
Sure.
me.
That's what
I've never
been
really
looking
liked
forward to.
Pokemon in terms
We
of
deserve
games.
to
I like
enjoy
collecting the
ourselves
cards
after all
just
the
because I
hard
think
work.
collecting the cards are cool. But yeah, that's about
Today,
it.
I'm definitely going to.
What were you reading before? Why not take the interesting ones home?
Oh, great idea! However, that would mean no more reasons to visit the Grove.
That's the charm
Honestly,
of this place.
right now I'm trying to
find
not
whatever
pull
you're
for any
into here.
characters in this update because I really want pull for Finon.
The three of
I've
us
never really
might
cared
not
about
be
Finon,
into
to be fair.
scholarly
But
books,
I
but
pulled
we
for
could
the
still spend
Herda,
an entire
and then
day
I
at
kind of
the
made the
library
mistake of
affiliate.
pulling for the Herda again. So now I have her at E1, which I wanted Cypher. I was hoping to lose because I got Herda by winning the 50-50, but then I won the 50-50 again to Herda again. So now I have E1 Herda. I was hoping to lose, so now if I pull for Cypher, I'm more than likely gonna lose. But I'm probably just gonna skip Cypher because I'm currently saving for Saber, because Saber's also coming out with Finon, and I'm a Fate fan, so like I'm just gonna pull for Saber. I am going to spend money on Saber by getting her at E6. I'm gonna spend a hell of a lot of money on Saber trying to get her at E6. Probably not gonna go for Archer E6 or their light cones at E1 or at S6 or S5, right? I'm just gonna pull for the light cones once and then go for Saber. Did you watch the beta gameplay of Finon? I think probably. I think I did. I've watched the beta gameplay for Saber and Archer, but I don't know. I don't really care about Finon as a character. I don't really care how strong he is. I pull for pretty characters. This is literally the only male character I like in game, Anaxa. Like the only male character I like in terms of design and just overall being sick. I still waited for Cypher, but I got Hyacinth. Yeah, I feel like I should have pulled for Hyacinth because she's a pretty decent healer, and I don't know. I don't know, cause see, I feel like I should have pulled for Hyacinth, but I don't know. I don't know. I want Saber's E6 because it's supposedly a reference to Fate Grand Order or something like that, or like some like thing she has that's like lore accurate or something. God, those animations are, oh my god. I don't know. Could have cool animations, but like they made the mistake of releasing Finon, Sunday, Treeby, and the Fate collab all around the same time. So like that's kind of, I'm already gonna go for Treeby. So like, yeah, because I need Treeby, which I want Silverwolf. I don't know when Silverwolf's next rerun will be, because Silverwolf is like I think the best archer team member, or like I don't know, just because of the Silverwolf buff, and she's my favorite character in game. So yeah, I don't know.
I have it under control. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Yay.
We can do it.
I need a new healer.
We can
I have
do
Locha.
anything.
I really like Locha because of his
Nothing but a boy.
he can heal off field
Open
twice.
sesame. Watch it crawl.
But I like also Bailu because she can revive your character, and E6 she can revive your character fully. It's going to be 3.5 I think because they are going to buff Silverwolf. Yeah, they're buffing Silverwolf next version. Yeah. Like during the Finon release, when they release Finon, which is around July, I believe. But I will wait to pull for Cypher for a few days for the strength to see how long fake characters will be in the banner. Yeah, fake characters will more than likely be there for a while, I feel like. They're definitely going to be there for both versions, like both patches, like the both phases, I guess. Yeah, phase 1 and phase 2. They're going to last for that long. They're not going to be for just one phase. They're going to be their own separate banner that has its own pity system. That's why I wasn't really caring about pooling because I'm not. It's not like I'm building pity or having guarantees on Saber or anything because it's a different banner. So yeah. But I'm just going to spend a bunch of money on her. Sparkle also was good with Archer. Yeah, she is, but I don't have Sparkle, so. And I just care about Silverwolf more because I don't know, she's my favorite character. She is just my favorite character in game, and like the voice actress didn't change, but Silverwolf's voice did change, and I like how her voice sounds now. So like I don't know. Hold up, I'm installing Wuthering Waves right now on my phone. Give me 1 second. 1 second. This takes a while. Okay. Okay, Alex, which one's this one? This one is this. I don't need that. I was pre-farming for Saber, but kind of stopped. Saber uses the same relics as the Herda. Usually collabs take a time because the licenses last for a couple of months. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be there for a while. Run, get the chest, get the chest. I got the chest. Run. Haha, suckers. Get through. Okay. Break. But yeah, I wonder how the event's gonna go. Because I saw like leaks of the event, which is like just be like one of the normal combat event thingies. But like it's the Holy Grail, which is pretty cool. I like that. But I don't know what the story is gonna be with the event. I don't know how they're gonna tie in the fake characters to this. Hanya is also good with him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know Hanya's good. That's probably who I'm gonna use with him, because that's the only character I have that's good with him. These characters are hard to do because Saber is good with Sunday and Tribi. And there's not really a lot of like people are hoping they change her from what I've read in the beta and stuff. People are like hoping they like kind of like fix that. Because so far she's only good with either Tribi or Sunday. But I am gonna go for Tribi because I need her for Anaxa, and if she's good with she's also good with Saber, then I'll probably go for that as well. Full resources or basic resources? I don't know. Download all game full resources or include the story resources for the early game. They're remarkably yeah, I'll just download all resources. Why not? Yeah. I wonder what the story is gonna be like, because how are they just gonna incorporate the fake characters into the world? Is it gonna be like they somehow summon them? I don't know how they're gonna summon them. I'm glad Sunday is still a solid unit after quite a time. Yeah. I don't know. Sunday's a good character as, you know, playing wise, but I just don't like him as a character. Yeah. He's a good unit, but like I just don't like him as a character. For one, he was a bad guy for like a while, and then he was I don't know. You're quite relieved that Dan Heng isn't around. No one will be there to judge your reading tastes. The scroll at hand shows a line of small text. Non-standard reading material. Please return to its original place after borrowing. Do not let any Grove professional discover it. 10 exclamation marks. It seems that the scholar of the Grove admits their profound academic discussion haven't forgotten their little hobbies. So which reading material will you peruse? It's up here. Okay.
I wonder what Finan and Mem are reading.
Oh, she has a voice now, finally.
Let's take a closer look.
She has a voice now. Because she didn't have a voice for a while. Okay. Yeah, because they changed her voice actress. And yeah. But now she's voiced in this act. Let me talk to Finan.
Well, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
Just curious what you're reading.
You could have just asked. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to Make a Fortune.
Didn't know you were into this. I know how in your dreams. Maybe it's time to find a different side gig.
No way. I've invested almost all my savings into this hobby. I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talked too much.
Fate?
As a leader, you need both integrity and integrity and skill.
Integrity and wealth. Bruh. Mem, what are you doing over here? Do you even know how to read, Mem? Mem? What the fuck are you reading? What the fuck are you reading over here, Mem?
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, but poor time for fishing. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emporius these days?
What are you looking at?
You scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard.
Womp womp,
Well,
Mem.
no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
I don't know. Where do we, over here. So, with, Saber, I forgot what Saber, what does Saber do in like, combat? I know she's a burst focused, so she needs to do her burst a lot, and I think her E6 makes her be able to do her burst like multiple times in a row or something like that. And then as soon as you use your burst, I think it forces you to only use the normal attack, I think. I'm not sure. So yeah, I don't know.
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine.
Archer
Weaver,
uses his skill. He's able to.
Healer.
He needs a lot of skill points, I guess. He can. I think with Archer he can use his skill multiple times, back to back, for as long as much skill points you have, I guess. Use them flexibly. Don't just memorize.
What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh?
No.
But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
Okay.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
Yeah, there's nothing bad about the new Trailblazer voice.
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this the Amphorius Divination Compendium?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby.
I wanted to set up a surprise! Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
Bruh.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards.
Oh, hell no. There's more
Yeah,
people
just
now.
like
By the
the
way,
ones you're looking
who's the cute furry? But
And you
bro,
must
what?
be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques.
It's
With
Mem.
a friend like that.
She's just Paimon 2.0. Yes,
No,
that's
I
all
know
Mem
nothing
is.
about it.
Just Paimon 2.0.
I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Hydes Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and
Paimon
mirrors or
sounds like
cleverly
Paimon?
rehearsed
What?
tricks compared to
No?
her flawless prophecies.
Wait, what are you talking about? Finon. Talking about Mem. the little pink creature is Mem. A little faith in these things isn't bad sometimes.
To me, divination could be a power
Paimon
that
but
guides
furry.
our spirits.
Bait.
Fate
Bro, why
always
is it taking
casts
so
a
long to
shadow in
type
front
bait?
of us,
The fuck?
clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason
Yeah,
to
this is
give them
Paimon, but
courage to
Paimon's
face
not
the
gonna
unknown.
stay for the rest of the game. The name sounds like Paimon. That's Finon. You know, Finon is a loser.
After all, the first chapter
This
of
is
the
Mem,
Divination
right here, Mem.
Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Yeah, this is Paimon, but if Paimon's not gonna beat throughout the entire game. Try typing bait with one hand, bro.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things.
I can type bait with one
Looking
hand.
back, whenever she interpreted a card for me,
That's how I
couldn't help but
do
feel uneasy.
chat.
Even though
Whenever I
never
type,
believed in
whenever
the
I type
outcomes.
it, I always have, you know, I don't know.
Maybe it was her tone.
My iPad, I need to type
Irene.
there. Message retracted.
She could paint a complete
Why did bro
fantasy
retract
so
his message?
vividly, It utterly captivated me as a child.
Why bro retract his
Right,
message?
I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to
What?
see it?
Hard.
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite!
Bruh.
I'd love to have a card like that.
Those mitts up the task. Then gotta craft a mem-specific deck.
Oh, now that you mention it, yes,
I have
it
Honkai
would
Star
be
Rail
even
playing
better if
cards.
it were made of
They're really high quality.
crystal?
They're just normal playing cards, but with the Honkai Star Rail characters on them.
Speaking of
And they
which,
have like
partner,
every single 5-star
there's something I haven't
up to
shared with you
Amphorius.
all.
Well, they don't have Hyacinth because
Remember
like
our
I got
first
them
trip to
before
the
Hyacinth
Temple
came
of
out,
the Three
so they only
Fates?
have up to an Axa.
The riddle
But
that
yeah,
Warren exposed
and
to
then
us?
they have majority of all the 4-stars, but some of the 4-stars they couldn't add because there's more characters
Who's
than
there?
a standard deck of cards. So yeah. Oh fuck, they're here now.
You are.
Assassins, save me! Eyes peeled, everyone. Nice cosplay. Assassin, save me.
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood.
These guys were over there earlier. They
cleaners.
were over there with Don Hank.
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly.
Smash. Who are they?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
Well, who do you think you're gonna
During
kill?
the Chrysos War, to
Bro,
combat
like,
the Chrysos
dude,
heirs,
I fought
several cities formed an
Fantilia.
underground
I
assassin
fought
squad called the
Cocolia.
Cleaners.
And I fought fucking... forgot what the fuck you call that one creature. Fuck.
Their
It's
task
the thing
was
that
to
Sunday turned
erase
into.
anyone
Fucking,
with
I don't fucking
golden
remember what
blood
the name
from
of it was.
existence. assassination,
Peak story quest.
poisoning, political
Yeah.
persecution.
I like the story quest
Anything to achieve
for
their
here,
objective.
but sometimes it gets boring at
This
points. I don't know.
historical perspective seems biased.
Just because
Glossing over the
it's
Chrysos
really
era's
long.
abuse
So
of
like
divine
there's just so
powers
much
and their
going on, and then there's just some
blatant
parts
initiation of
that
war
are just kind of
in
boring. I'm
order
like, bro,
to
what the fuck is going on here? But yeah,
defame
it's overall
our
pretty good.
predecessors. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan?
So far, I haven't really
I'd
liked
hate for
the story quest for any of the other ones.
children of Akama
The stories
to
were
be
all right in the
tainted
other ones.
by such
I don't know.
slanted
3.3 never
narratives.
broke my attention.
You
Yeah,
should
I
have
don't know.
stayed buried in the dust of history.
I don't know.
The Citizens Assembly has once again
But
legitimized
like,
the mission of the
I
Chrysos
didn't really
heirs.
care about the
As for
Lafu or Urillo, and Penacony was, I don't know, it was too long,
Not one
and
citizen would cast their
it was
vote
just
for
kind
you.
of,
Executioners lurking in the shadows.
I don't know.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood.
But so far, my
People have
favorite
become
boss
too
battle
accustomed
in game
to
has
peace,
been against
And
Cocolia.
they've forgotten
Mostly because of the music.
disasters that
Like
arose
the
from allowing
music that played, like I
generations
think
of the
seconds.
Chrysos
I'm gonna have to go
heirs
with
to rule.
so far is
Complete
Penacony's boss
nonsense.
battle when it
Did you
played
really
this
travel all the
Robin
way to the
song.
Grove just to have
But
an
I just like how
argument?
they whenever they play the songs and the song like just kind of just hits at that one
Enjoy
moment, and yeah.
dealing with people as
Lawful wasn't great.
straightforward as you,
Bellabog was
Lord
I love
Finan.
Penacony so much. Yeah, I don't know.
You've probably figured out.
My least favorite has to be
Why we've come
Lawfu, and then
before you.
probably Penacony, and then Urillo. But yeah, just a handful of you here.
Keep your cool, partner.
But
Come
yeah,
out of the shadows,
Oh.
which suggests they have something up their sleeves.
damn, a lot of frames dropped.
All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret.
Yeah, what are you scratching?
My shoulders might be sore and
How
my
much
sword a
longer
tad
are you
dull,
planning to play
but
this
it's
story
still
tonight?
enough to slice off your
Trying to finish it or
tongues.
no? I don't know if I'll finish it. It depends on how long the last chapter is, or like the last act is. I might not finish it because,
How's it going, Cindy?
well,
This place fits,
I don't know.
doesn't it?
it took me
It's a
like
bit small, but
like
the
on
lighting
act
is
3,
perfect.
the last 4
Thank you,
parts of
Lady
it,
Treeby.
it took me
But
2
yes,
hours.
The Twilight Courtyard can be
The last 4
reborn
parts
in
of that.
Alchema.
So I might stream for maybe
You'd like
3
it
hours
here
today.
too, little
Maybe.
Ika.
It's Fat Fuck. Let's go. We got Fat Fuck over here.
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it. How about Luminous
I'm just trying to gauge if I
Courtyard?
can be your free reaction to the peak
Lady
part.
Treeby makes a good point.
Yeah, it depends on
That
how far
Twilight
along
Courtyard
that
carries the
part
long
is, I
history
guess.
of the
I
descendants
don't know.
of the sky, and I'd like it to
So
continue.
I do want to finish this before the next version comes out,
Right.
you know?
How does the
Because I have other
legend
games that I
go
kind of want to
again?
play. I feel like Honkai Star Wars just been taking my attention for the past couple of
Even
like,
Lady
weeks.
Treeby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us
I'm
some
currently
time.
editing
We'll
together all
remember.
my Penacony videos and streams
we
into
remember.
one thing.
Kremnos and the Firmament.
I'm so hyped for the next
Volume
version.
3,
Yeah,
Section
me too.
5.
Mostly because of
Celios,
Saber.
The Day Thunder Knight striking down the Eye of
Finon
Twilight.
looks
The
awesome.
divine
Have you
war
seen his
between
gameplay leaks or
Nikidor
no?
and Aquila, which
I
spanned
haven't seen his
centuries,
gameplay
came
leaks
to an
because I
end.
feel like some screenshots and stuff, I feel like that's more of spoilers. So I don't really want to get right into his
Thereafter,
gameplay leaks.
The Skyfolk gradually
So I feel like they're
declined.
just spoilers. So I don't
Numerous
want to do
sky
his gameplay leaks.
fortresses were
But I have
abandoned,
seen Sabers
their
and Archer's
descendants
gameplay
began
leaks,
to
and
establish
they're
themselves
really
on the
good
land.
because I don't know. I'm just a Fate fan. I'm a decently sized Fate fan.
Finally,
So yeah.
Those descended from Celios
I'm
the
just
Day
hyped
Thunder
for
Knight
that collab.
were welcomed by the
I'm gonna
scholars
spend
under
money
Circe
on Saber
and
to get
established the
E6.
Twilight Courtyard in the Grove.
Because I want E6 because her E6 is peak.
The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories.
It very much
But
is,
the
Lamau.
details from
If
that
you're worried
time
about
become
that, maybe don't
somewhat
watch it.
hazy
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah, I try to avoid spoilers,
I
but
forgot.
God, there's so much on
For
Twitter.
Lady Treeby,
There's so
history
much
is more
spoilers
than
on
just
Twitter
words on a page.
every time I scroll.
Something you've personally lived through.
What? What are you yapping about? Shut the fuck up, fat fuck. E6 Saber is kind of wild. Yeah.
Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends.
E6
I'm
Saber
sure
will
you're
be
also
because I think
imagining
like her
one
back to
day
like
you'll be
her
as
she can use her
awe-inspiring as
burst
the
like a
winged
lot of
beasts by
times
Celio's
back to back. I
side.
think I don't really know how it works, but I don't know. It's supposed to be like a
That day will
reference
come.
to her.
I believe it.
Twitter's the worst about
Just
spoiling.
keep
Yeah,
growing.
it is.
Lord Crediros?
Crediros, damn. Okay. But yeah,
Miss
I
Hyacinth.
think Saber's like E6 is like
And Lady
a
Treby.
reference to
Good to
Fate
see you're
Go.
doing all
I don't
right.
really know much about
I
all
heard
that
from
stuff.
the citizens
Fate
you were
Grand Order.
nearby and came to check.
Doing alright. What's going on, Cradaros?
There's been another violent incident at the market.
One day, if I'm still
The shop
playing
was
this game, I'll
smashed
get
and looted.
E6 Acheron.
It's the third time this week.
Yeah. My friend wants E2 Acheron. Me and my friend, like, I don't know, we were kind of like having a competition over Acheron. Trying to make her Acheron's the best. We basically have everything best on her.
That
But,
was
like, I
true in
guess
the
his
past.
just gets better
But
just because
these
he's
days,
somehow
forgive
gets
my
lucky with
bluntness.
damn
Her
relics.
senses
I
may
cannot
not be
seem
as
to get
sharp
lucky
as
at
they once
all
were.
with relics. I've gotten like a total of 3 good relics in my time, I feel like. So, like,
Aggie.
relics are the only thing
In
I'm
my
struggling
opinion,
with. So like
Malevolent
it's
forces
very
have
annoying.
noticed the slack in the golden threads.
Who do you mean right now? An
and are
Axa.
now
I'm meaning
plotting
an
to
Axa right now.
exploit the opportunity.
I'm meaning an Exagorus. And then I have the
Citizens'
Herda at
Assembly just
E1
wrapped up.
because I got her
Why is
E1
there
by
still
accident, hoping to
unrest?
lose to Zila.
The crisis heirs won by
I was
only
pulling
one
on
vote,
I was
Lady
pulling
Treby.
on the Herda.
From my years of
I got her,
experience,
and then I was
a
pulling on her
narrow victory
again,
often walks
trying to
hand in
lose on
hand
the
with
Herda,
unrest.
hoping to get Aglia, or not Aglia, hoping to get Zila, but then
Trouble.
I didn't get Zila.
Miss
I got
Harrison.
another Herda.
Trouble!
Yeah, I love Anexagorus. Yeah,
Clementine,
he's my favorite male
Take a
character
breath.
in game.
what's
He's the only
going
male
on?
character I really care about.
Please,
I don't really like male
something
characters a
terrible
lot
has
in these
happened
games.
at Memorial Palace.
What is
Yeah.
it, Doctor?
I
Calm
don't know.
yourself and talk us through.
I got his light cone as well. I got his
Hey,
light
Claire.
cone at a guarantee, I think, because it's been so long since I pulled another light cone banner. I think the
it's
last
Lady
light cone I
Aglaia
got
who's in
was a loss. Moments ago in Memorial Palace. But yeah. My friend got Herda's light cone, which I'm pissed about.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace.
So now he's
was built by the
one step
Council of Elders
above me
900
after
years
me
ago.
getting C1, E1. So like, what the fuck?
Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey, and to remember the heroes who made great
I lost on an
sacrifices
Axa
for
to Zila,
Emboreas
which was
a millennium
honestly a
ago.
W to me, because Zila made me start playing the game, but also
Rules were set then.
didn't get an
No
access
one was
swap.
allowed to enter,
Yeah,
apart from
hold on,
guests
let me-
invited by the Gold Weaver.
let me pause that. Yeah, I tried getting Zila, but then like I lost on Zila to when she first came out. I lost on her to Japard, but then I was like, the person who came afterwards, which was fuck, I forgot his name. Shit, it was the lightning guy, the electro guy from the Lafu. I ended up getting him afterwards by pulling just like I think a single 10 pull after Zila's banner ended. So I'm mad about that. So yeah, that's why I want Zila. I was pulling on Casterus, but I lost to Welt. So I gave him pulling on Casterus, and then was pulling for fuck, what's her name? Jingyuan. Yeah, Jingyuan. I got him. But I was pulling on Casterus, lost to Welt, and then I was pulling on Fuge afterwards. Didn't get Fuge, so then I got an Axe at a guarantee, and then got his light cone. So yeah.
But I guess you're no longer.
I wasn't
pretending
planning on
to follow
pulling
the
it for an
rules,
Axe because I
are
was
you,
saving
Lady
for
Kindness?
Cypher. So I was like, I lost my guarantee Cypher for an Axa, but I'm probably gonna skip Cypher now because there's no way I win 3 times in a row. There's no way I win 3 times in a row because I won twice on Herda.
Aglaia.
Kindness. I don't like kindness.
You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been
Saving my guarantee for
too
Finon
kind
and
with
then
you.
Treeby. Yeah,
Kind?
I want Treeby, so
There's no need to use such a
I'm gonna-
word to cover up your
I'm just gonna be saving and then pull on
incompetence.
Cypher. And then if I do get Cypher, then I get her. But if I lose on Cypher,
Anaxagoras
hopefully to
humiliated
Zila
all of you before the
or
citizens.
Bailu, because those are the only two
If you
characters I care
still
about
had
there.
any
But whoever
shred of
modeled
shame,
kindness must have
you throw yourselves
despised her.
from Dawn Cloud at the curtainful hour to
Yeah.
salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
But yeah, if I don't get Cypher, I'm hoping to lose to either Zila or a
Demigod.
fucking
Why not
Bailu.
gaze into the water's reflection and
no,
see the wretched face you
if I do
wear
win,
now?
then I move over. I'll move over. I'll use my
These days you're
guarantee.
not only
Or if I
blind,
do lose, I'll
but
use my
also
guarantee on Treeby.
deaf.
I
Cleaners were
haven't really.
born for this moment.
I used
When
to.
all
I played like a
orders,
long
rules,
time
and
ago.
laws fail to restrain you.
Before
It's time for the
Hoyoverse
dagger
became
to pass
Hoyoverse, before
judgment.
it was MiHoYo. I played during the MiHoYo era, back when the official collab happened. But since I stopped playing, I was too late to actually fucking save my account. So they deleted my account because I didn't link it to a Hoyoverse account. I needed to link my MiHoYo account to a Hoyoverse account, so I lost my account. I don't know how far I was into the story, but I had official. I had official. She was there. She was right there. Official on my account. But no, yeah, I lost the account. So now, so I do have an account on a different email connected to my Hoyoverse. Which I tried getting Sparkle. I failed at getting Sparkle because, God, the pooling system. I hate the pooling system in the game. And, like, I hated the combat playing on PC, but I heard that they changed it, but I don't know when, because literally a few months ago, I was playing Honkai Impact, and it was still the same old crap combat system where you have to drag across the screen. So I don't know what's up with that. I tried going through the settings before, but I couldn't find anything to change the controls to that. So I don't know. The story also confuses the fuck out of me because I have no idea where to start. There's way too many tabs. I can literally click on anything and then do anything there. So I don't know where I'm supposed to start in the story. Honkai Impact 3rd is not a great game, to be honest. It's better enjoyed as a story. Yeah. Yeah. I never even really liked the combat system when I played on mobile, which is a lot easier to play on mobile than on my computer back then, because that's when I started playing it on mobile, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I had no idea where to start in the story, so I couldn't find the next thing because there's the Cal whatchamacall her? I fucking forgot her name. Basically the main character with the white hair. There's that story, but then I started the other story with the other girl, the brown hair. Then I don't know what the fuck was going on there, which is more open world in that one. So I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just confused off of the story of that game.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Kiana, yeah. But Kiana is coming back in the new Honkai game, so yeah.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod?
Which supposedly there's leaks that we're
We're
probably
not
gonna get a
that
Yai
foolish.
Sakura in the next world.
The dagger isn't at your throat.
In Edo
but
Star, right? Edo Star. Probably gonna get a Yai Sakura in Edo Star. Yai Sakura variant or something. Just like how Acheron is
Your gravest
Raiden May.
accusation is that my humanity is
the brown
fading.
hair, I think, is part
And you
2,
claim my
because I think you're
concern for
talking
mortal
about the
joys and
Dream
sorrows
Seeker.
is
Hoyo
nothing
lets
but a
you skip to
facade.
part 2 if you want. Yeah, that's why. I just
Keep
had
that
no idea
accusation
where to
holds.
even go. That was literally the
makes you think
first
the
thing that
lives of
popped
these
up when I click
civilians
on
will
like
sway
the
me in the
missions thing.
slightest?
But yeah. Yai and 4.x would be cool. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we're getting it. From what I've seen from
Fine.
leaks.
I'll
And it's gonna be
gladly
like a
use a few more
Japanese
words to
themed
shatter
planet.
that
So that's why
demigod facade of yours.
she's probably gonna be coming there.
Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor
What?
did you catch wind of the
What's she yapping
meetings
about?
happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding
Also,
right
characters
under your
in the game,
nose, yet
characters
you
in Honkai
remain
Impact make no
indifferent.
sense because literally like half the characters are just the same character. It's like there's like not even a wide variety of characters. There's just the same character multiple times. Or the same characters multiple times. So yeah, it's like Hoyo really showed part 2 at you because it's higher quality, but I'm not here for part 2, bro. I want to see part 1 story. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where the fuck start with that. I don't even know where I left off in part 1 story. I think I just met like the cop or like the lady with the giant cross. I think that's where I left off. I think. Or like sometime after that. Like I think the mission after that one or something. I don't fucking know. But yeah. I don't fucking know.
Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
It's already been an hour? Damn.
In this moment,
I've been too
only
caught up in
regret
yapping. It's
not
already
being
been an
more
hour.
ruthless, because your evil is beyond cure.
You finally figured it out.
Surprising I have enough space on
You
my
have
phone to
grown
install Wuthering
dull.
Waves.
I've been
Okay, I'm
holding
gonna head
that
out for
image in
now.
my
Okay,
mind
cool.
this whole time
Yeah.
to make
I'm just
sure
gonna be
you
here.
could see it clearly.
I don't know how long. Because I don't know where I would even stop in game. So yeah. Bye.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too?
Oh shit. Imagine. Bro's just gonna fucking pluck out her
You know
eyes.
better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared.
I thought I could buy some more time.
Damn.
In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my
Imagine living
naive
for 1,000
arrogance
years.
at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go.
Feet.
I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
Oh fuck.
Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me? Cyphra?
Cypher. Okay, now we're Cypher. A millennium ago at Memorial Market.
Seamstress! I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen. Come on. As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eyes.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
old memory.
You got little
My
Cypher.
family
Bro.
estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow, a daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the...
Okay.
Mind your manners, kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Let me hide this real quick. Hide my chat on screen. There we go. Look at that. We got Cyphera. We got little Cyphera here, bro.
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face, but my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Oh, come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter?
Yo.
Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
Okay.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine. If you don't want it. There are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the Gold Weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh, it's shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphra. Then don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Not
Do you
this
have to
guy.
interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by a Glyad.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But
Yeah, I hate this guy. I don't like this guy.
chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving. It'd be a shame to ruin it with a
It's like, bro's head is right here, and he has hands right here. But he also has a head right here with hands right here. And what the fuck?
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this
She
place.
doesn't take a freaking deep breath. She's like, bro, what the fuck?
Look how beautiful
Bro.
she is. Let me take a good sniff of this air.
Or just sniffed. Okay, can you stop purring?
This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful, just wonderful. Thanks to
think
Castor's
Cypher's
and
going
Grey
insane.
Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, Helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about 70-30 instead?
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20
Oh no.
How generous you are, boss lady Cypher.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery. Uneasy around water.
You wouldn't understand.
So
The
like
people
I
of
bought
Dolos
a
are talented in
I bought a
many ways.
universal remote for my
Just,
TV because my remote for my TV broke like a long time ago, and my
Why
volume has
don't we
been
have a
forever
race?
stuck at
Long
20%
distance,
on this TV.
sprint or lap.
So I was unable to raise it or
Take
lower
your
it.
pick.
So now I can.
What's got you
So I get to watch anime
Relax,
without, because a lot of anime I watch, for some reason the audio is significantly lower, and it's very hard to hear from my room, or from my bed, I mean.
Can't
My bed's on the other side of the room, so yeah.
What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across, or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me. Let me take a look around.
Also, who's currently out in Wuthering Waves? I don't fucking know.
Follow me.
I'm trying to log in on my phone, because I might try pulling
Not a
for
good
someone there.
imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Not Bartolos.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Cypher.
Trying to trick me into saying something.
Look at this.
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me. Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail getting wet.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water,
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% cut of the loot, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
20%'s nothing, bro. You ain't getting shit.
huh,
Okay.
this feels truly magical. When
there
did you pick
anything
up this
here?
track?
Is there anything over here?
Oh, self-taught.
There's nothing over here. What the fuck? Oh. The fire changed colors.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over.
The scent of gold coins,
What?
gems, and fine leather.
What? Hold up. Hold up.
So
I got
refreshing.
a notification.
The yes, right here. What are you waiting for? Start digging.
Roger that. Watch me.
Bartolos activated excavation mode. Yada yada yada. So it's a treasure chest.
That's a huge chest.
But I'm getting
Move
100% of
over.
the loot.
I want to open it myself. Wow, a massive haul. Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Styxia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Ooh, thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, safer, safer. You truly have the most refined taste of all thieves and Amphorius. Let me try this on. Where is my treasure?
It turned into a fucking pot.
How long have we known known each other. I can't believe you still fall for this.
This is... How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it as true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter. Alright, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing.
Cipher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
We gotta go up here. Is there any
Of
chests up
course.
here? I want chests.
Spend nothing.
Whoa! Isn't that like...
I don't see no chest. What the fuck?
Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be heard for miles.
Seriously, what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing?
What?
Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut. What do you say?
Boss lady, you're absolutely right. I'll be careful with my words.
Okay. Use this.
Ah! This...
No, I guess I can't use it. This way. Down there. There's nothing over here. Okay. I'm already at level 26 in Withering Waves. Goddamn. I could have went this way the entire time. Made me fucking use this thing to get rid of this thing to get over here. But what the fuck?
Ah! What are you even singing? You're... There's a big guy guarding this place.
I'm gonna attack him. Hold on, I guess I can't attack him.
Look at its face. Oh my, how could something be so ugly?
Yeah, so ugly. Ugly enough to make even me, a little imp without a digestive system, feel nauseous.
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly running away is the sensible choice.
So, how about you take the front? I'll attack from the side.
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature. Huh?
Okay. Fighting.
I choose you.
I choose you.
Bloom.
There's way too much going on in Withering Waves right now.
We can do anything.
Expand your thinking.
Receive divinity.
Okay.
Repay.
Got like
The dead return.
okay, got like 2 10 pools. That's pretty good.
I'm underestimating you.
Impressive.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Insanity.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
So tiring.
I'm still here.
Expand your thinking.
To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. How boring. Hey, Bartolos, are you still alive? Give us a squeak if you are.
Here! Squeak!
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action. It should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, boss lady Cypher.
But Bartholos activated again.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it and see. Huh. Is this?
Don't care.
Ooh, this looks tragic. Do you think they made it to Akuma?
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akuma. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky. Huh. It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such devastation. Meanwhile, those in Akuma, simply because they're supported by the world-bearing Titan, continue to survive.
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it? Speaking of the world-bearing Titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
Huh. Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so long your memory's gotten a little fuzzy.
Ah, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them do their spooky rituals around some glowing rock. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what, nearly 1,000 years?
Merely 1,000.
Oh, I see. But you in a priest robe? No, that's hard to picture.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like the ones today.
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if you ever overheard anything interesting from those priests.
How ridiculous. Come on, let's head to the next spot.
Okay, over here.
Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in front of us.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan. Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Xandrith?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy. All right. Do you want to handle it?
Leave it to me, boss. I don't need a controller. After all, you know.
Okay.
Hand of Zagreus. My darling. Activate!
Use this and R. Punch. Is that all we do?
Looks like a charm.
Not bad. However, I still don't see how this ties into trickery.
Let's go to the next room!
Hey, slow down! That question you asked me earlier. I think I just remembered something.
What did I ask?
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the second chest.
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately? I didn't ask anything. You must have imagined it.
Oh. Is that so? Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. I need to relax. All right, let's move on to the next treasure trove.
Treasure, let's go!
Okay, don't want to do that. What?
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed! If even Boss Lady says so, how could I not be excited?
Do I need to give instructions here? Get digging.
Activated the expansion mode, yeah.
What?
Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting. Looks like whoever buried this treasure wanted to play a little game with us.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became sheep. Those who did not became human.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure. Here, this honor's all yours.
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Just leave it to little old me.
I don't like this. I don't like this puzzle. Okay. So if I do this, that, there we go. Oh, that was easy. Claim the treasure.
Told you, nothing can stump me. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop! Stay there, and don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told you, don't move.
My poor old back. What are you doing?
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary. That seamstress. She's listening.
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa! Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph, naturally I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. Aglaya. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go? I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I'm sorry, Cyphera. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up like this. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face.
Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it.
golden nymph.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known.
My silence.
So this time, I must say this to you, even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for good.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera.
Goddamn.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Ah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But time has eroded away all that they once were.
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman. When did she... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Could it have been back then when...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted.
What? What do you mean? You don't have pockets? What?
Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide! Creepy. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph make me say?
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I never told you about that. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
Jiggle physics? What?
And
Rose
as far as
bouncing
I
as hell.
know, the embodiment of trickery
Yeah.
despises
I don't even
that
know what the
golden
fuck this
thread
creature
which
is.
forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend Aglaya. Isn't that right, Zagreus?
Zagreus? What?
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher without hesitation.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, Cypher, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding.
I don't like when games make it to where you like are kind of quest locked.
So what if I'm one of those
or like not really
crystals
quest locked, like world locked. You can't.
Those infinitely strong heroes.
In Wuthering Waves, and then also I think in Honkai, there's some bosses and enemies that you have to fight. That you have to either do the story quests or just go explore. But I'm pretty sure like a lot of them you have to do the story quest to actually go and unlock those areas to actually farm for certain characters. Because I have like Camellia or whatever the fuck her name is in Wuthering Waves, and I can't farm for her because I don't have the area unlocked.
Stop it, Cypher. I'll give you clothes, warm you up, and stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Damn.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival, at all costs. Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life.
Yeah, well, you don't sound like a child, so I don't think you count as one.
Not to become a liar. But honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. You love this place. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Gold Weaver name. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart. Cypher, You're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right.
Yeah.
Let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no turning back.
And now we're back here. These folks in black are not responding to provocations, nor do they seem intent on fighting. What exactly are they waiting for?
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy they've chosen.
An organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the Chrysos heirs. I've read some chilling accounts, stories of the cleaners using alchemical arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors, ensuring both identities and hatred
From what I
live
know,
on.
these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness. Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from history.
And still, they endure an organization persisting through time, now working tirelessly to obstruct the flame chase. Are they truly so terrified of the Era Nova the Chrysos heirs strive for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit from the chaos. To ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal may be no easier than creating a miracle.
I see. I wonder where Karma is now. If they're targeting me, she definitely won't escape their notice either. I hope all is well.
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will tear you apart. Because Aglaya is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
What? Why is it my fault? Goddamn.
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed to oppose, you'd hesitate to strike.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you. I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. They're lucky they're still alive. If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Bro, you sound so cool. Bro, you sound kind of scary.
Finon is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again.
Yes.
If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We're not here to start a fight.
Sure.
We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. To buy time.
Did you though?
So, Lord Finan, until next time.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far.
But they were after the Chrysalis heirs. Do you think they have a chance?
Probably a desperate gamble. I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the flame chase journey. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run, no matter where they hide. My teleslate.
Okay, got a new message. Global announcement. Due to force majeure, the Wound Web operation will be temporarily suspended. Please stay calm and remain in your homes. What's going on? This is Garment Maker. Local golden thread enabled for emergency internal communication only. Lady Goldweaver deceased. Please return to the Holy City at once. I know it's hard to believe, but please come back soon. On my way. Okay.
Aglaya, is this... blasted? Those guys...
It must be a lie. Was it those guys is doing?
But how could they possibly... Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes. I won't believe it until I see it for myself.
Finon, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akima as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way, I won't be merciful this time.
Okay. Damn.
Cartonis? Oh, you're forging a sword for Finan, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
You, Aglaya. In this form you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has come to an end. It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The pact I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you, do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
I see.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out, the remnants of humanity will be. Is that what you want, Aglaya?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child, there's no need to. Already lived a grand life your humanity has.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls have closed down temporarily.
Oh man. She really was taken by the cleaners.
I can't imagine how she could have been taken down by a handful of assassins. Unless it's all a part of her plan. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treby must know something. She just couldn't say it in the message. Let's go find her.
Okay, where are we going? We went over there. Okay.
Dan Heng came back before us.
Oh, Dan Heng, what's good?
Maybe he's hurt. Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Krateros, were you in the city when it happened? What exactly went down?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaya fall from the Chrysos airbath.
Oh, gods.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City Guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years. the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
Oh, why didn't they go after us?
I also don't understand. This doesn't add up. The ones who appeared in the Grove and those who confronted Don Hung in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya. Perhaps...
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama.
Yeah.
Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Yeah, she's the one that told us that she's dead.
Thank you,
kind of.
Lord Crateros.
Okay, let's go find Hyacinth.
The baths are empty.
I need to go up there. Great. Can I just teleport up there? No, I can't. Great. Yay, I have to run all the way over there. How the fuck do I get over there? Is there an elevator? Yeah, there's an elevator there. Hello, folks. Let's go up.
Hyacinth.
You're back.
We heard from Crateros. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treeby and Lady Trinan after the incident. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now.
How are the two of them holding up?